Welcome back! We have listened to the messages on Jesselyn's phone, we have talked to our friends Bess and Ned, and now is the time for some action and puzzle solving. So we're gonna try to meet this ghost, but there's one thing I want to follow up on before we do that. And that is checking out that floorboard that had something underneath it that we heard about in Jesselyn's messages. So let's do that. Whoa. Okay, that was pretty weird. Thankfully and conveniently, Clara's not here, so let's go ahead and check it out while she's gone. Whoa! Yeah, I guess that was the spider they saw. Okay, looks like there's
like some sort of code.
Piece of paper here. And it's a puzzle to solve. Draw a path to spell the name of one of the 4 colors seen behind the letters without drawing over the same path twice and ending at the asterisk. I guess that's kind of an asterisk. And there are 4 colors here. We've got green, we've got yellow, blue, and purple. Let's see how this would work. Doesn't look like green is possible. We can go here and there, but that doesn't exactly end at the asterisk. It looks like the only ones that could really work are blue, which ends in an E, and yellow, because there isn't an N over here, and there is an E for purple, so it's got to be one of those 3. So let's try purple. We have to start here, go to the U, and then R, but there's no P after that, so that's not going to work out. So let's scratch off purple. We could go to this U down here, but then we'd just be blocking the path to the exit by doing that. So that's 2 colors eliminated. Let's see, how about blue? We had to start with the B, and then there's an L up here, and we can't really use this U because we can't loop back around at this point. So we'd have to go, well, we can't really go anywhere with that. So blue's not going to work, so that, by process of elimination, leaves yellow. So let's try that out. Now we got a couple of choices here. We can go down to this E, or we could go to this E. Well, if we go use this E over here, we could go either to this L or this L over here. And if we go to this L, we can go to this L and go to this O and this W. So it looks like that's a viable path. Looks like using this L wouldn't really lead to anything at all, so this was a good choice. Oops, I made a mistake. I guess I'll have to reset. Silly me. Oh, wait a second. Never mind, that's not going to work exactly. We have to use the other E. Miscounted my L's there. Okay, here we go. And here. There we go. And now draw a path through all squares of the color that was spelled out on the first board. So let's see. E is first. And at this point we had to go left because the T would be isolated otherwise. I guess it doesn't really matter if we cross over these other colors. All that matters is that we hit all the yellows. Now we got a bit of a dilemma here, because if we were to go through the H and then go out here, we wouldn't be able to go through L and E and get back out. So we would need to approach this from the left side. So the solution to doing it this way is to go use this loop over here. And I think I just messed that up. Whoops. Let's start that over. E, T, go through the green. I'm trying to remember how to do this. No, I didn't mean to click on down. Grr. Sorry guys, I didn't mean to do that. Silly me. Left is what I meant to click on. There we go. Now, this is kind of a little bit weird because when I thought that you can't go through the same path twice, I figured that included an intersection that you traveled through the middle of. I guess you can go through those a second time, so that actually did kind of throw me off at first a little bit. But from here on out, it's pretty straightforward. Just have to go up here and collect this R. Go through that U. Let's see, we have to go for the A first before the V, so that it won't get isolated. And then we have to go through the E, and we are done with the puzzle.
Ethel's grave. It must be tied into that picture in the corner somehow.
I'll have to check that out. But for now, we're done here, and now we can also get a napkin to use as our blindfold. So where is this spookiest place in the house? It doesn't seem to be in this room. Everything is nice and green here, so let's try out here in the hallway. Anything out here? Nope. We already looked upstairs, so that pretty much just leaves this room. Well, there's some green. There's yellow over here. Okay, we're getting warmer. Oh, orange. What about right next to the door?
That's almost off the charts. This must be the place.
Okay, so let's use our napkin. Oh, not the cleaner-soaked one. I don't think we want turpentine on our face. Let's use the nice queen napkin. And we've got a few different options we can use to say the rhyme. And if you say either of the wrong ones, you're going to get your head cut off by that axe. So you want to pick the right one here.
Fire so red, night so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back.
Uh-oh.
What's going on? Where are you taking me?
Tell me, who are you?
Nancy, I'm here to help Jessalyn.
Give me a reason to let you live. Mind you, a good one.
What?
Who is
One
this?
reason to spare you. Give it to me now. The spirits are growing impatient with my mercy.
I'm here to find Jessalyn. That's reason enough.
Foolish, but come. Remove the blindfold.
Just who are you?
Harper.
Harper?
Can I trust you? Can you be trusted?
Well, let's answer a question with a question.
Well, that depends. Can you be trusted?
That's a no now, isn't it? You'll be wanting to know why I am hiding under the house.
Well, yeah.
That would be at the top of my list of questions, yes.
It's because I don't want anyone up there to find me.
Why not?
It is undeniably frigid here. Cold as the crypts themselves. I'll build a fire, and the fire will build some smoke, and the smoke will build some rain.
Are you ignoring my question?
Not ignoring, no. Elongating the moments in between the asking and the hearing. Pausing for effect.
So, stalling.
Okay. Could you tell me now?
A moment, hon. Ahem. It's because I'm a grandly unbalanced sociopath. With delusions of grandeur and a history of erratic behavior and violent tendencies. My family resents me. They have publicly said that I'm a freak. People in the town point and stare. The neighborhood children used to call me Witch Lady.
Aw.
Until my dedication to the ironic led me to bake cookies for the sweet darlings. But it was my love of the dramatic reversal that won out in the end. And I threw the little runts down a well.
What?
You what?
Oh, I'd never do such a thing. But it would be funny. Not funny, haha, but funny. Ah! Help, I'm in a well! So that's me. Tell me about you. I bet you're fascinating. Oh, wait, shut it. I forgot the most important thing. Do not tell anyone I am down here. If you do, I'll just do something rotten.
Okay.
Here, take this.
So what have we got here?
Go now.
Okay, so that's Harper. So she didn't exactly run away. She's been staying here all this time. Well, interesting. Very interesting. Another person that... Whoa. Good thing that didn't hit us.
That's done.
Well, we've met the ghost, but it turns out that it was just Harper. But I think Harper is pretty crazy enough, although thankfully she's forthcoming about her being crazy, it seems like.
Check.
We've checked Jesselyn's phone, so that's good. So what to do now? Well, Harper gave us something.
I should look for those portraits.
And we've got a few lines on here, and we gotta look at these portraits. We've actually got to hang the portraits, at least one of the portraits upstairs. So let's go and do that real quick. See, this was the missing spot, so let's put Franklin Thornton's portrait right back where it belongs. There we go. But what do we do with this? We can manipulate this somehow. Well, the turpentine worked for us last time, so let's try that again.
The letters must be what that note was referring to. All right, now to find all the others.
Okay, so the portrait, I don't know if you can see it very well in the video, but the portrait says T-E-G-I-I-I. And Nancy wrote the letters T-E-G in this space. It seems that the I-I-I are Roman numerals that denote that this is the third space in which to write the letters. Let's see what else we got. We got portraits here. This one of Mariana. And this one is ABE, and it goes in the 5th spot. We've also got this picture of Clara, but we can't do anything with this anymore, so we'll leave that one alone. I think, let's see, there was one more there, wasn't there, on the couch? If I can get to it. Here we go. This was Jackson Thornton. That one says C-L-A-N, and that also goes in the 5th spot. That seems to be all there is up here, so let's go touch up Beauregard's portrait down here. And this one you really can't see all that well, but I can barely make out E-D-E-E-S, and that goes in the 4th space. Clara is still gone. We got Jeb Thornton, and he's got T-C-O-N-O-T for the 1st space. And Sarah has got L-E-S-C-A-S in the 6th space. Does Helium's have anything? Let's see, we can wipe it.
That's it. Now I should be able to figure out what the code means.
And Helium has I-N-G for the 2nd space. So it looks like we gotta unscramble these words. Let's see, cotton seems to be the first one. Cotton gin, we saw that in the showroom area. Get seeds. And this appears to be balance. Scales, we saw something that looked like a scale by the door earlier.
That's it.
So let's go and check that out. First things first though, we need some cotton to put in the cotton gin. So where are we going to find that? Any cotton lying around? We got a movie projector, but no cotton.
How do I get this working again? I need to put the combs on first.
Well, before we can even put cotton in there, we got to figure out how to do this. Okay, that appears to go all the way back, so let's leave that one there. Okay, that one doesn't go quite as far back. Okay, almost. Not quite. This is kind of a trial and error puzzle. Wait, did I put the wrong one in here? I may have put the wrong one in there to start with. Let's try this. Nope. That was one we did originally, right? Maybe that was right. Okay, yeah, that was right. I did have that right. I want to say this puzzle is the same on Amateur and Master Detective. There we go. Okay, we're getting this. Okay, good, good, good. We've got this. We got this in the bag. Ah, so close. Wait, was that right? That was probably right, right? No? Was one of these incorrect? See, I thought for sure. Yeah, that goes like that. Well, let's reset it. That's kind of odd. And it seems like we need to get something with holes here and here, but then we gotta get some here toward the bottom. Yeah, that can't be it. It's gotta be this, right? No, not that. I thought for sure we had this. Yeah, that makes sense. So something with similar holes. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we got two options here. Let's try that one. I think that's the one we didn't go with before. Maybe this puzzle isn't the same on both modes. Can we put it in? Come on. That's odd. We can't put it in. Let's try one of the others. There we go. Maybe that'll work. Not quite. What about this one? Nope. Okay, I'm kind of lost. Okay, this makes more sense, but I can't get it in there. This is just a pure trial and error puzzle. Let's try that. Nope, that didn't work. See, I think that's what I did earlier. We didn't do this one, did we? Are there multiple things for this? Okay, there are. That's gonna be interesting. Wow, this is a little bit more difficult on Master Sleuth. Okay, there we go. I'm hoping this is it. Really, really hoping. Ah, not quite. Not quite. Oh, me. This is bad. Really bad. I can't even solve a simple trial and error puzzle. This isn't cool. See, that makes sense. I just can't see why I can't get this. Is this it? There we go. Okay, we got two options here. This one or this one. Let's go with that. Except now we can't put this in for some reason. Why can't we put this one in? There we go, and there!
Fixed it.
Finally, we got it. Okay, so all we have to do now is find some cotton. Except I'm not sure where the cotton is. I thought it was in here. It may be upstairs. Let's just check upstairs. There we go. We got some cotton. So let's put it back in the little cotton gin, except it's not really little.
Done. That's all of the seeds.
Alright. Can we run this again just for fun? That's cool. So at this point, we need to...
I have to find a way to balance these scales.
We're going to need to manipulate these scales here if we're ever going to open up this door, it seems like. But we'll have to do that in the next video.